Yo, what's going on? My name is Dequarius Beverly. Thank you for tuning in. This video, honestly, is just more so behind the scenes, just documenting the journey, giving you guys insight and nuggets of my life and things that you can pretty much take for it to be the best version of yourself for those of you that's in the trenches. So I haven't done a video in a week and a half just because I've been studying. I've been doing a lot of studying as far as just in my career. For those of you that don't know, I'm actually involved in insurance. I haven't really talked about it really just because I've been taking more time to just really get hands-on experience through my work and things that I've done through working with clients. But I had a situation, one of my videos I talked about where I got into a car accident back in 2020. In fact, this was actually 2 car accidents I had in the same year where, I literally almost lost my life in that second one. And, it's given me so much perspective. And I just kind of wanted to share this journey, honestly, with you guys as a testament and all glory to God, most importantly, because since I've been in the field, since I actually had those car accidents, a lot of things had changed for me. I was, I was self-employed, making a very significant income with Amazon. And after having those car accidents and me being the person that was pretty much the ins and out of my business, it's given me a lot of perspective in terms of how things can change the trajectory of your life when you have something that happens outside of your control. And a lot of times, with life is that we have no prediction on what can come out of it. We have to take for what it comes with and hopefully bounce back in the best shape as we possibly can. And as far as me being in this line of business now, because of me going into those car accidents and not being able to produce in such a way that I was able to when I had the car accidents, it's given me so much perspective. I started to kind of, when I got into the car accidents, I couldn't really work. I couldn't really produce a certain way, and I was really just kind of on bedridden, right? So, I started to look into more so in insurance as a form of being able to see the value as far as that this is something that's essentially needed because we can't control life. You can go outside and just walking or just driving to your destination with no expectation of something can actually happen. And for me, because I've talked to so many different clients throughout my time of being in this career field, there's people that get into car accidents and are not able to, come out the same, or, even worse, it could be fatal. So this is something for me really where I'm just thankful and give God glory on the simple fact that I'm even able to be here alive to tell you guys the story. And just ultimately giving you guys inspiration of my life and things that I've learned, things that I've able to have overcome, and just giving the next man or woman that's watching this the sense of hope that, if you are in a situation right now where things are happening outside of your control, just know that God got provision for you in the midst of all of it. You got to really just focus in and really see what opportunities are in front of you instead of the disadvantages that you don't have. So for me, I took an initiative since I wasn't able to produce and really, do the Amazon thing as much as I wanted to, as far as lifting heavy boxes and stuff like that. I started to look into insurance as a form of a security in terms of if something happened to me, at least I have enough knowledge to be able to protect myself and my family, but also encourage others at the same scenarios that can possibly happen. And see, a lot of times we don't necessarily think about certain things because it's not something that we're ultimately dealing with, or we don't see people dealing with on a consensual basis. But if you're someone like myself, who's a professional that work in this type of line of business, you get so many crazy stories that people are dealing with and going through that it just changes your perspective in the sense that man, there's nothing guaranteed in life. No matter how much you try to have a grip or control over it, you don't have no control of anything in your life. And I think that's where the anxiety for a lot of us are suffering with, because we're trying to have so much control and not realizing that our lives are truly are not in control. We're not in control of everything that happens to us. Truly our creator is. And so just really recognizing that, the gift that I'm able to have to be able to be in front of you to do this video, I'm fortunate, but also humble to just as a messenger to just give you encouragement to realize don't allow yourself to be defeated on the things that you can't control. Focus on the things that you have control over, which is your attitude, your mindset, because that is going to help you to persevere through the times of difficulty. And so for me right now, I have taken a pleasure as far as taking more inventory as far as in this field of insurance. As of right now, I started off back in 2020. I started off 2021 is when I kind of began, but I started off, you know, getting into the life and health and side of things, really getting an idea of how that works, and then getting more so in the Medicare side, where I'm working with seniors, people who are over 65 who qualify for like Medicare benefits. I know a lot of people in my channel don't really necessarily are in that age bracket, but it's definitely something essentially that you can become very, very essential, and also is very rewarding as far as the fulfillment that you are that you're able to provide a service for people that really don't know a lot about these things and don't think about it because it's not, again, in their day-to-day. But I'm taking this time now to study my property and casualty license, so that's really the reason why I haven't done a video in the last week and a half, just because I've been really focusing in on, you know, getting my license and just becoming more skillful in my trade of work. So I think it's important, you know, especially if you're young, if you're someone, I know the people that watch my videos are like under 30 mainly. You know, if you're young, you know, definitely take the time to learn a trade, learn a skill set that makes you essential. Because I realized, like, even with me building Amazon, and I had a, you know, a really successful business with that, I realized that that's not my business. Like, that's Jeff Bezos' business, right? And I made some great, you know, made some great money in that line of business, but I realized that I can't pass that on to my kids. There's no real control. Like, if they decide to change their terms and conditions where I'm not able to produce or sell on their platform, then they have that right, you know? Whereas for me, what I look at for insurance, that it provides, you know, the opportunity to have more control and leverage of my own income, because the fact that not only am I providing services that we essentially need, the insurance is like the backbone of this country, of the United States, right? So it becomes more so about providing essential services in a time of need to people that need it and people that don't even understand that they need it, right? So I'm already essentially valuable just on that. And so it's kind of like the same category of a doctor or some type of, you know, paramedics or a police officer. Like, we all provide essential services in a time of need. And that's what's cool about insurance, is that it is an essential service industry. So my goal really wasn't to really sell on the idea of sell you on you know, insurance or anything, but more so just kind of giving more of the behind the scenes of my journey and just documenting things and just giving you guys insight. Like, you guys know, I did a video on my experience working at GameStop. So, you know, I just kind of wanted to give you guys more so an update on what I've been doing now, because obviously I'm not working at GameStop. That was like my first job. But, you know, this career has been so much more rewarding for me. And I just kind of wanted to give you guys just kind of, you know, let you know that I'm going to be continuing to keep doing documents on my journey, but also, you know, just giving insight and value to, you know, help the next fellow man. So again, continue to keep watching, you know, continue to stay tuned. Make sure you guys get at least 3 videos out of me, at least out the week, because I got a family, I got young toddlers, man, and anybody that have kids, I already know what type of energy you got to put into that. So for me, I'm just like, I'm trying to make balance of everything, with as far as my mental health, as far as, you know, studying for different career path, and also raising children, like young children. So I'm blessed, man. I'm very thankful, and I just want to give encouragement to those of you that are out there, man. Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't focus on what you can't control. Focus on what you have control over. Your attitude, your perspective, your mindset, right? So my name is DeQuarius Beverly. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking this time to hear my pep talk. I'll see you guys very soon in the next one. God bless.